You know, I never suspected that something was wrong. And that is the blessing of this story. I went for a mammogram and I came out with cancer. And I didn't know. I had no idea. Zero. Went in for a mammogram, and then a wonderful, I think a radiologist, looked at my mammogram and said, you know, we see 3 spots that we're not happy with. So we'd like to do a biopsy now, which was great because I didn't have time to get really nervous about it. I remember, it's kind of funny, I went to the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and I spoke to myself and I said, okay, you can do this. If this is what you have to do, you can do this. And I went back and David said I could do it. And we went and had the biopsy. And there was a wonderful nurse there who held my hand the entire time. And a couple of days later, David got a phone call. And I watched him get this phone call. And I said, oh, my husband's being told his wife has cancer. And you make a decision right then to be brave and strong. If not for yourself, you make it for your husband. You make it for your partner. And from then on, it happened so quickly, it's almost a blur. We went to Tim Brown. Mm-hmm. We went to Dr. Brown. Mm-hmm. And he was the perfect doctor for me. I remember as I was trembling like a leaf. And he said, you know, Marissa, you're not sick. You have some breast cancer. We're going to work together. We're going to treat it, but we have to work together. And it gave me, he helped to give me the strength to do it, to work together with him. And so we did. We made a decision to have a lumpectomy. We went to WCA, we had the lumpectomy, we had a resurgery, we had a port. Originally, we thought that I was just going to have radiation. And as it turned out, there was an onco study done that Dr. Pagliuca did to see how quickly my cancer cells are growing. And as it turned out, sweet little me had more aggressive cancer. So the protocol was first chemo and then radiation. So now I've just finished 21 out of 33 radiations. I'm radiantly beautiful. From the moment I started the process with my mammogram, I felt loved, I felt supported, I felt close to home, and I didn't have to travel. I would go to WCA and people would know me. The nurses knew me, they knew me by name. And you get a kind of a trusting relationship, and that felt so good to me. Not to be in a really large industrial, big hospital, but to be someplace that was a little closer to home. If there was any kind of complication, it was just 5 minutes away. It was perfect for us. It was perfect for us.
You said something about a journey. Where does this take you from here? And I think I've always thought life is a journey and marriage is a journey, and we have a special one. So for me, this was just part of the journey. In some ways, it was an opportunity, I think, to get closer to Marissa and to sort of be with her in some of the parts of the journey which were not so nice, although I have to stress that the care here has been wonderful. But I think it was very developmental for both of us. It was a chance for us to sort of focus on this together, almost like a project, and see it through. And now that we're close to the end of it, I'm wondering what it'll look like when we look back on it. I'm not sure.
You know,
but I hope it looks like the best of us.
In a lot of ways, it's a bummer. You got cancer. But the other side of it is it's a gift. It's a gift because you learn a lot about yourself. You learn you do have the strength and the resilience. You learn that you can help others going through it. So if you take it as a gift, if you face it with determination and strength, and you have to remember that happiness is choice, and it takes courage. And if you have someone
encouraging your courage.
Yes, that really helps.
It does.
And a good hospital.
Yeah.